Hi everybody, welcome to my tarot card reading for coronavirus. It's June 8th and I am in Vancouver in quarantine. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading for you. If you want to make sure that you catch my video every Monday, which is when I'm doing it, you can subscribe and hit the notification button. And if you want to contact me with any questions, feel free to do so. If you're feeling stressed or worried and you want an energy session, long distance energy session, is very helpful and my rates are very reasonable. Okay, as you can see, I brought my heart behind me, with me on my trip, but I am cold. I am cold in Canada. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so this is interesting in light of everything that's happening in the world right now. We have the Judgment card reversed. And the Judgment card is speaking about awareness and sort of like like revelations and an opening up of information and almost like a shedding of old things and moving into a new thing. It's not a negative card, the Judgment card. It is reversed though, which is probably indicative of some of the conflicts that we're having. And I don't even like to use the word conflicts because people are protesting, and so having time maybe to think and feel and get more in touch with ourselves because of other restrictions. People have had the opportunity to put their energy into things that maybe otherwise they would not have felt like they had time for. So it's exciting. These are exciting times. Difficult, but exciting as well. So the Judgment card, I feel, is speaking to a more global type of consciousness around people having the time and energy to think about change and to move into a more creative space outside, getting out of the box and thinking more about visualizing the world as a better place to live in. And the next card, and we've seen this card before, is the 10. And it's the 10 of Wands. And the wands are, they're fiery. They speak of energy and projects and work and things like this. And, but it's a burden, this card is coming to the end of a journey, and it's like a burden that we carry on our shoulders. So it's the 10, which is positive because it means we're coming towards the end of the burden. But the part about it that isn't so good is, it speaks to the heaviness of our emotions right now. We've been going through a number of stages, with everything that's happening and having to adapt to things as they change. And people are also being re-triggered in, other losses and things that are coming up, or maybe don't have as many emotional resources to deal with other things in their lives. So this card is speaking to the burden that we're feeling as we hope that we're coming towards the end of our journey. And it is a 10. And so the 10 is, it does speak to coming to the end of a stage anyways. And right next to that card, we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a beautiful card because it speaks to ideas. And so as we're coming to the end of this time of emotional sort of burden, where maybe our passion has sort of been, deflated, and it's hard to feel hopeful and inspired, here we have this card, which is saying, and it's upright and it's strong. Just look at it, it's the sword. It's saying we are moving into some very strong new ideas about things. So this is a very positive card. The Hermit reverse next to this card is, the Hermit can speak towards a spiritual journey, moving inward, being more introverted, working on ourselves, and that's a good thing. But this card is reversed, so it's indicating that people are having difficulty with the isolation that they're experiencing. This is, and I'm speaking to the next few months here, so the isolation people are experiencing, being separated from loved ones, not being able to visit with people that they're worried about, all those kinds of things make it very, very tricky for people right now. So it's not just about spending time by ourselves and being more aware of everything that's happening. It's also just about the separation that we're experiencing in our isolation. The next card is the Six of Swords. It's also reversed. And this card, next to the Hermit, basically, this is 2 to 3 months. The Six of Swords, it sort of sits on the line between what could be seen as, a positive card and a negative card. It is reversed. These people are traveling to what they hope will be, clearer waters, better times. But there's still a little bit of sadness here in the journey. And it's marked by the Hermit reverse too, that, people are reaching sort of their limit emotionally, like in the next few months, as to what they can deal with. And I think this is really what's been very, very difficult with all the stages and things we've had to adapt to. It's like there's a toll it starts to take on people as they're trying to do the right thing or move forward with their lives. There's a toll emotionally that the fear and the separation, and the anxiety, these kinds of things have caused for people. And this is very real. And I've seen it amongst my own peers as well. But we do have a happy card. Glad to say. So as we're looking at, burdens and new ideas and manifestations and exhaustion emotionally and fears. But we move into this card, Three of Wands. And the Wands, they speak to our passions. They speak to our ideas, right? We have to stay in a place of optimism, and we need to continue to be inspired, whether it's our relationships with other people, the work that we do, creating a new career for ourselves, whatever matters to us. It's so important to be inspired and feel hopeful, And right now, because of the burdens people have experienced, this is particularly challenging. But the Three of Wands comes out at the end of the reading. So 1, 2, so we're looking at 3 months. And we are looking to a better place. We are looking to balance. We are looking to a better place. And we are looking back toward, not back towards, but forward towards the world that we want to look at, you know, the world that isn't scaring us, you know, the world that we feel that we actually can, I don't want to say control, but have an influence on, have a positive effect on, and have a positive effect on us. So this is a really great card. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading for today. It's short. I'm going through my own adjustment here with coming back, and I hope you all are well. And find your inspiration. Don't let the spark die. Okay, and we'll see you next week. Bye.